What's up, traders? Zach here from the Trading Network. Hope you guys are doing well and that you had a good weekend. It is Sunday, the 1st of August, and I have another weekly market profile forecast for you for both the ES and the NQ futures markets. So we are going to start off. This video is probably going to be pretty short and sweet because we don't have a huge change in sentiment or structure since the end of last week. So we're going to start off with the ES session profile. You can see that we are currently operating above Friday's high at 44.05, and it looks like we are moving towards this naked POC from the Thursday session, the July 29th regular trading hour session, that is. So on our most immediate front, I would be looking at a possible move to this naked POC, which we're only about 5-6 points away from it at the moment. And then our next level of business here is 44.22. So looking at these levels from a more immediate perspective, I'd be looking for a test into the prior POC and prior high from Thursday if we can indeed hold above the high from Friday's regular trading hour session. And if we break down back below the high from Friday, which is right here at 44.05 once again, I would indeed expect a move into the value area low and the low from Friday. And if we break this, I would look towards this area, this 43.70 area down here, which was an important area from last week. You can see 64, there's some confluence here. So you could really draw, a range in this area essentially from maybe 64 to 74 or 64 to 77, something like that. If you want to keep it smaller, I would look from 64 to 70. So just before I move on to NQ here, you can see that we still do have these naked POCs lower, 43.51 and 43.40. So if we break 43.70 to the downside, this is where I would be looking. Now, let's dig into the NQ profile. You guys will see NQ is very, very similar. We have a naked POC at 15,050 from the Thursdays, the 729 session. And we have a high just about 30 points above that at 15,084, and those would be the two most immediate levels that I would be looking towards. We have the high from the July 28th regular trading hour session at 15,074, and if we work above that level, look towards that 15,110 level where we have the high from the July 27th regular trading hour session, as well as the point of control from the July 26th regular trading hour session. Now, I will move into the weekly profiles because, of course, this is indeed a weekly forecast, but, the information really remains the same. You can see that we have a weekly naked point of control down here at 43.40. So if we break this prior weekly low at 43.64, which is also the value area high from the prior week, I would be looking for that fill of the naked POC down there. And if we do most immediately hold above these prior highs from 2 weeks ago at 44.08, I would once again look for a push through that 44.22 current all-time high level, and then further above that for a continuation of the long inventory. So most immediately, look at the week of July 19th highs, 44.08. You can see if we flip back to session profile, 44.07, 44.05, 44.05, 44.04, 44.08 right here. We have a lot of highs, value area highs, point of controls from previous sessions in that area. So that is a very, very important area to move and hold above. Now, if I flip over to the NQ weekly profile real quick, you can see that we are operating in value from last week, and we are operating above value from the week before. So on the NQ front, I would first and foremost want to see price move and hold above that 15,074 level on a weekly basis. And once more, if we go over here to the session profile, you can see that 84 from last Thursday is the high, and then 74 from that session before last Wednesday is the high from that regular trading hour session as well. So that's going to be a very, very important area to move and hold above. And if not, I would be looking back down towards 14,950. And of course, we do have some confluence at 875, and then this is where I would be looking because we do indeed have a weekly naked point of control on NQ as well at 14,765. And to be precise, that is the naked point of control from the week of July 19th. So I know we have a ways away, call it 300, well, little under 300 points. But as we know, NQ can do that kind of damage in one session. So let's take it one level at a time. Let's be conscious of our major levels on the profile here. Let's be conscious of what kind of structure we have. And what I mean by that is if we do take out this naked POC to the upside, look for continuation into these prior highs, 15,130-ish. And if we take out the prior overnight highs from later in last week's session, so 14,937, that's the overnight high from the July 29th into July 30th session. If we break below that, look for a move back into 870, and then I wouldn't be surprised to see a move into 800 and then 760-ish. So that is basically the story that I am developing with moving into the beginning of this week. That is the narrative that I have at the moment. We are within range, and I'm looking for, first and foremost, these naked POCs to get hit on one side or the other to really break that range and show us some true directional conviction. So I hope this has been a helpful bit of insight to you guys beginning the week, creating your trade plans for the week. We always need to have if-then scenarios for multiple, I suppose, views of the market, right? So we should have if-then scenarios from a bird's eye view, and then we should have if-then scenarios for each of our individual trade ideas, which I talk about quite a bit. So if you guys enjoy this market profile content, if you guys enjoy me giving you guys these weekly forecasts, please feel free to leave a comment down below and like and subscribe. It really makes a difference, and I immensely appreciate it. If you'd like to learn more about what we do here at the Trading Network, please check out the links in the description below, where you can find a link to our free Facebook group where I release trade plans based on market profile for the ES and NQ futures market 5 days a week, Monday through Friday at New York Open. You can also find a link to our website down below, thetradingnetwork.io, where you can learn more about one-on-one mentorship with me. You can learn more about the Trading Network proprietary indicator package, which I discuss in many of my videos. You can also learn more about joining the private Discord, where you can watch me trade live on a daily basis in a two-way live stream on Discord, where you guys can turn on your microphone, you can ask me questions in real time, and we can go back and forth talking about trade setups while I'm trading. Last but not least, you guys can purchase access to the Fundamentals of Futures Trading course. The FFT course is a comprehensive course where I discuss and provide multiple strategies for varying market conditions. I give you guys a trending strategy and a ranging strategy, exactly how I use them in real time on a daily basis. I discuss trading psychology and much more in the course. So if you have any questions about any of the analysis that I have discussed in this video, if you have any questions about any of the products that I have just mentioned, please do not hesitate to leave a comment down below. Don't hesitate to hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, Discord. Shoot us an email at info@thetradingnetwork.io, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you guys so much once again for taking the time to watch this content, and I will see you in the next video.